USC, the West Adams neighborhood is a treasure trove of historic homes. In tonight's Look at This, our Desmond Shaw has the checkered history of a landmark home on Western Avenue.
Well, take a look at this beautiful old home in West Adams. This is the Ramsey-Durfee estate. It's a Tudor revival mansion featuring gorgeous architecture, but also a melancholy, maybe even a cursed history. Built in 1908, it was designed by one of the LA area's greatest architects ever, Frederick Roaring. We've looked at a lot of his other creations, including the Castle Green and Millionaires Row, both in Pasadena. And according to the LA Times, he designed this house for lumber baron William Ramsey. Originally set on almost 3 acres of property, the mansion contains some 40 rooms spread across 3 stories, more than 9,000 square feet. Most of the third floor reserved for a ballroom and the servants' quarters. Ramsey had ornate custom mahogany interiors installed too, but tragedy befell this house almost immediately as Mr. Ramsey died of a heart attack only a few months after moving into the home. The Times says his wife lived here for a few years after that. During that time, there was apparently a shooting and a suicide in the house, but those details are lost to history. In the early 1920s, it would be leased by the uncle of Howard Hughes, Rupert Hughes, who was a novelist and playwright. He lived here with his wife for a few years as well before she, too, died of a drug overdose on a cruise ship. After he moved out, the mansion would be bought by socialite and heiress Nellie Durfee and her horse racing husband, William. They lived a pretty adventurous life together, married about 14 years before they came here. It was their first and only home they owned together, though, because only 2 years after moving in, William died after eating a poisonous fish that he'd caught. His loving wife never recovered from that. She lived a rather reclusive life here for another 50 years. A sad but fascinating story worth reading more about. She passed at age 99 in 1976. The house would eventually be bought by the Brothers of St. John of God, a Catholic organization that owns a nearby nursing hospital as well. Apparently they use this as their western headquarters, and they are the ones who helped get this declared a historic cultural monument. It's also hosted a few fundraisers and Hollywood film shoots, so a happy ending as the mansion seems to be in good hands and its checkered history now in the distant past. Taking a look at a Tudor revival landmark from SkyCal, I'm Desmond Shaw.
And if you'd like Desmond to take a look at something interesting in your neighborhood, just write us at lookathis@cbs.com.